This is our new fireworks application launched for Fire Sticks and Android devices. If you got an iPhone, you can hit us up for another platform. But you get all your movies, TV series, all your sports, and 24/7 channels. You get your dog TV, you get your billiard TV. You can sign up at facebook.com/letsgetstreaming to send me a message. Use that QR code in the top right, and we'll see you soon. Alright guys, here's a new promo of the Let's Get Streaming TV LGS application. Here's all your sections. I'm only going to show you brief tidbits of the sections. You get local channels, you get all your basic and extended channels, you get extra networks, you get Canadian channels, you get UK networks, you get all your premium movie channels, you get kids channels, you get all your wrestling, boxing, UFC pay-per-views, you get all your football, all your baseball, NBA, NHL, ESPN, you name it, racing, all these. All right, let's go, kids. TvMike here with Troy Jones and Manny Talavera. We picked this game because this table is facing stack side, and it's not bad for one pocket, even though it's not super high res. I wish my cameras were downstairs, but it's going to take a little bit to get some viewers. We just started, but we are live and raw from the Derby City Classic 2025. Moritz is from Austria and Jeff Beckley is from Indianapolis, from what I understand. And Manny and Troy will be in here in a minute. I need to restart my other machine to get another game up. Thanks.
That's the mean one, isn't it?
Have they started?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, forgive me. I don't feel so good. I got a
Me either.
I got a headache. I don't know if my sugar's high or what, but I don't know why it would be. I got Francisco Bustamante and Mickey Krause on one machine. Right here we got Moritz Neuhausen and Jeff Beckley. And we also have Scott Frost and Jamie Barracks, all within 5 feet of my hands.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm surrounded by computers. I thought about doing a fourth, but it'd be crazy. And we got Troy Jones and Manny Talavera. If Manny
I got to go
decides
do
to
something, and
return.
I'll be right back.
Okay. And this one right here, this is table 37. It's upstairs. But the camera is stack view, so I thought it would be pretty cool. So people can... You can watch the game better. Troy and those, anyone can call the game better from here. Rather than have the stack on the other side. I mean, if I ever do a one pocket tournament or whatever, I'm extremely picky about where my camera views go. For that exact reason. Do some promotion here. Should have done the boosty game. There's like 50 people watching with zero promotion. LOL. But this looks better, so once these guys get in here, we can blow this feed up. Hit that thumbs up button. Indiana should be tuning in. Oh, I don't know, man. These guys are on their phones and computers. This audio is probably pretty solid. This is my mixing board with a headset. I'm just doing some promotions right now. I heard you were doing some commentary with Julie and stuff. I appreciate that. Maybe we can get you over here. My problem is that I have 2 Zoom accounts and only one I can get working on this machine. I don't know what the deal is. Alright, let's see Indiana come in here. I got Scott Frost. I got Francisco. I mean, this is insane. But I guess I'll start the stream on Facebook for this match.
All right.
Oh, what's up? What's up, buddy? I'm not sure. I tagged you in a post. I want you to let, at least people in Indiana know. I mean,
Yeah.
Jeff Beckley's a strong player in Indiana, one of the best in the state.
One of our best players in the state.
Yeah, well, that's just what I said, LOL.
Absolutely.
He's like a 7-20-30 or something.
Yeah.
How's his one pocket game?
I mean, he's not going to make too many glaring errors. He doesn't play a lot of pool. You'd like to think he can, but he doesn't. Look at that kick. Well, a good shot if he didn't give up this combine, which I know he's going to shoot.
This kid plays really strong, though. He plays
That's why
tight,
he's going to shoot.
everything. I mean, it's insane.
That's why he's
Moritz
shooting this
Neuhausen.
ball.
Yeah.
Combo. Jeff's going to got to play this kid tight.
Mm.
Hey, you got a little fortunate.
Playing for one, unless this
Oh, he's
comes
playing
in.
for one?
I mean, unless he don't have anything else, he's playing for one.
There's no one. He's not shooting that 7.
I don't know.
He can.
He's considering
It ain't
it.
that bad. That 14 and 1's tied up. He's supposed to just do something simple. I'd shoot that 6 into that 11. I think it's a 6. The ball north of the cue ball. Shoot that into that ball right to the stripe. Put him under the ball and covering his left-hand corner. Yeah, he's looking, well.
Hell, the way I'm looking at it, it's almost like there's 3 8-balls on the table. That's how bad the cameras are, really.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. In trouble.
We know there's no 3 8-balls.
No, I mean, it's been tough. I think that's a 8 and it's a 6 right above it.
Yeah.
He needs to do something pretty careful because he has nothing on his side that goes. So there's a big opportunity if Jeff gets up there. Like, just leaving a passive, like, he's going to be in trouble. If Jeff could go off that 2-ball or just get up in the top right-hand corner pocket, don't shoot this. Don't. Shoot the other one.
Don't shoot this, kid. Right. Don't shoot it.
Yeah, shoot that one and become that a 4-ball or 8 or God. Shoot that long round, go all the way up to the top right-hand corner. And you can make it, but you're not going to like your next shot. So just shoot it up there and just play the cue ball and hope you don't make it. You don't have to make it. He's got to hit this a ton to get over to the right-hand side of the table. Yeah. Well, if it's too much angle, just nick something and get down there. Hell, he could roll out from here and be in a good spot. Just roll out to the top rail, to the diamond, to the left of the right top right-hand corner pocket. You got him there, he's in trouble. It's probably better off just leaving that. Nah, don't mess with it, just leave it. I like taking my hand, my fist, go around the other sides, go everywhere and put it down and you say, well, this is where I want to be. This is where I want to be. Yeah, you can't do it. You're better off just rolling out. Yeah. Can't hit that set. You can't get the 7 back across the table. There. He finally saw the nick it. He's nicking this ball going up table. Better stop. Better stop. Didn't stop. Now, I mean, if he needs one,
I mean,
he's in trouble. If he shoots a 15 ball, then he felt pretty fortunate. 3, 6. No, there's 10. He only could have 5.
I mean, what kind of hearts he got? I mean, that's...
No, he's not shooting that 8. Now, Jeff has a ball he can shoot. Not at his hole, but he's got an easier ball to shoot. Oh, that's crazy. He's got to hit this with so much force to get the cue ball to get over there. Yep, shooting a 3. That's a good shot. Don't scratch. With those balls tied up on Moritz's side, he's in, especially since that 11 didn't go anywhere. He's got a kick at the 7. He don't have to do it. I'm just saying he has a kick on this, or the 3, the bottom left-hand corner. I guess it is a 3. I'm pretty sure that he wouldn't have a shot. So either one of these guys got a loss? I'm gonna go look. I'll get it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, this is round 4, right? Or is it round 5? It's
4. Well, I don't know.
I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna say this is 5, so I'll update that. Yeah, 5.
Oh, it's 5?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Oh, that's true.
Some guys are, playing a world beater within their first few games, really.
Oh, yeah.
But if you get a good draw,
There's no good draw in the one pocket.
I mean, you might be able to go 4 rounds without, pulling a top 50 player.
This is the 4th round.
This is 4th?
Yeah, because Beckley's only played 3 matches. And he's won the first, lost the second, won the third. I might go look at more. I mean, he could have got a bye. He got a bye, paid somebody off. Nope, Moritz, this is their 4th round. Both of them have lost.
Okay. Oh, Moritz lost?
Yeah, both of them lost their second match. Yeah, he did. He kicked at that 3, didn't he? I was looking at other stuff. Well, I can't. If he can't see the 7, I can. The ball to 2 balls to the right of him. Looks like the maroon ball. Yeah, this would be deadly if he can get him under the 11. Not just to the bottom rail, under the 11. Bad thing about doing this, eventually he's going to break up those 2 balls in his side and just, I mean, he has an opportunity now. He can just go off of 14 and lay the cue ball on the bottom rail. And that would solve his anguish for the next shot. He wouldn't have a shot to bank. He'd have to get real lucky and make some combo to do it. But as long as that 14 and 1's there, he's going to have a lot of problems. And with Beckley having all the stuff over there. I mean, I don't know how much Moritz plays one pocket.
I mean, I don't know how much he plays it either, but he plays everything jam up.
No, I know, but seeing one pocket shots and knowing that stuff, that's different. You can't just because somebody shoots straight, they can't bank good either. So Beckley's just going to keep on putting him there until he does something about it. Yeah, I think he's just going off 14 to lay the cue ball on the side rail. He might, yeah. You don't want to come back down Taylor. You want to leave this ball up there. It'd be nice if you get it on the rail. Yeah, he's got that shot again. All you're doing is just nicking the 14. I better go there and break him up. Or now he's in bad shape again. If he can see that 11, I'm shooting that. Then try to spin the cue ball down to the bottom rail. Don't shoot that 2. That's a help blocker for later. I think he might be nicking it to go up to it. No. I did not like that. So he had 3 balls that wouldn't go. Now he's got 1 ball that'll go. He can at least double him up there. But he's going to lose something. The top ball, there's 3 balls on the left. There's a ball that looks like it might go cross corner. Nope. If he's not shooting it, it doesn't go. And they better not bounce. Yeah, I think Beckley made a mistake by breaking those balls up. Now either one of them are in the game. Moritz, those balls are all far apart. You can't get him close to something to get something moved by your hole to put him in jeopardy. At least you could put him in jeopardy where he couldn't hit a ball hard and move anything when those balls wouldn't go. Is he making that 7? Yeah, he might be. Spinning the cue ball up. Probably go off the backside of the 11. Nope. How'd he hit it, boys and girls? I don't like his shot. If he wasn't on the rail,
You're talking about tech stuff that I don't even know about.
at least he got him close to something. But here's the problem. I don't think if that 2 goes, that's different. But if he can draw that cue ball, not very hard, but and I can sell out a shot. Nope, that ball don't go. Yeah, I gotta shoot the heads. Yeah. That worked out for Jeffy. He's got the straight one. I don't know if there's 2 balls right there that if it goes, he may not have another shot again. Yeah, and he can only roll up. He can't roll past the 8 because he'll give him a shot. If he doesn't make it, all those balls are tied up. He'd be able to play safe around them. Yeah, I think the shot here, since those balls already opened up on the right hand side, just shoot the 1 and try to go the rail and back up to the 3.
I'm sorry for the mix-up.
Squeezing. Because these balls, if he goes up table, he's not going to have a shot. I don't think. Swish. Very good shot, Jeff. Yeah. You don't know if he can. He's going to have to pop that ball, elevate it best as he can. I hope he's tall enough. I hope he doesn't try to swing the cue ball around 3 rails. Nope, he didn't. He's going to pop it. Just have to. He has to do this. Tough shot though. Yeah, I don't like trying to power up and go 3 rails. I think that's what he's thinking. I think that he's elevated so much that it's going to hurt the cue ball as soon as he shoots it, and it won't get around there. You know what he can do? He can just pocket this ball. I know that's done, and go across and bank the 8 long rail. What's wrong with that? It's a lot easier than trying to fight this. If you can't hit down on this and stun it back, you better do something with that. I just think he had to shoot this. Didn't get it, but at least he's got something. Well, it's roll forward enough where he can bank the 15 and roll up. Well, swishity swish. Well, he's got a shot. He can cut this 2 ball in. He's way good now. You don't want this ball to skid because he's hitting it so thin. He wants to come back across for the 15. I think Moritz has 5. So it right now is 5-4. Yeah. It's just really tough. I think he's got him doubled up where he can't shoot this. Well, if the 3 goes, Jeff's in trouble. Yep, it goes. He needs 3. Whenever he tried to roll that as much as he did, that 6 ball, that's going to change that. It's going to make that ball turn a little bit and do some goofy things because he's not putting a really good stroke on it. He just made it. That's all he was trying to do. That is very, very unlucky. Jeff's going to roll this ball in, I think. Come up, bank the 1, then go up table for the 15. I just don't like playing shape on a 15 right here. Side pocket looms large. Yeah, that's why I took this. Because the path that he had to go is going to get close to that side pocket. And he's absolutely the favorite to shoot this bank in. Nope, no high. I think you put him in Kissville. Don't think he can make it. I could be wrong. That's pretty fortunate that you try to bank it and get a double. I mean, he could have played it. There is times that you play that shot. Now, this is a bad spot for Jeff. Wow, that was brutal. You know, whether he needs 2 or 3. Yep. No, that's it. Apparently not. Hmm. But Jeff had 5. He had 6 when he scratched. So it was a pickup.
In this, but why get a box when you can actually get the service that the box is run on? You can run this on a mobile, you can run this on an iPad, a tablet, a
1-0.
computer, your
Moritz.
Fire Stick, an Android box, whatever you want. Hit me up. It's TvMike. Let's get streaming.
All right. He made a ball, so it's re-rack time. That's our rules here. It's if you make a ball on the break, you have to re-rack and break them again. I think it's because they said if the rack's tilted a little bit, that it'll cause it to do that, and they don't want. Nobody wants that to happen to themselves. Here we are, 1-0, round 4, race to 3. Moritz up 1-0. Jeff Beckley to break. Moritz won the lag, so playing 1 pocket. Jeff's pocket is the bottom left. Moritz will be the bottom right. Never change. I know a lot of people can't stand 1 pocket. There's a lot of elements to 1 pocket. nicking this 11. Okay, 8. I don't like either one of those. I think if he shoots the 11, if you don't, or 15 or whatever that is, that's striped at the very middle of the bottom rail, if he moves that, that means the 1 and the 4 go on a bank cross corner, or at least can threaten something. I think you should leave that there. That way you can help have a little blocker. Because if he got on the bottom rail, he has no shot. There's no law that says you have to shoot. Room up in the stack and rearrange the furniture. Might have got welded on that 5. He's definitely shooting the 1 or the 4. Yeah, he's thinking going off the 1, banking the 4 over, and then the 1 ball going right down around. Is she still eating? That's a good shot.
You better watch the TV.
That's a good shot. He's in a bad spot here. He has to make a move. There's a ball that's straight into Beckley's hole. When it's straight in, there's not a lot you can do with it. Remember those 2 balls that had that ball in a wave, would have blocked a cross corner bank. He moved that, so now those balls go. Because he really doesn't have anything on his side. If he leaves him any part of that, he's in trouble. So he needs to get him up on a ball. Try to find. He's going off the 6. I think. And Karen, no, he's shoot. Yep. Wow. So there was a lot of moving parts there. I think he saw that he was in a bad spot. So just elevated. The ball he's elevating over is what he wants to play shape on, unless he can come up and hit the 2 and get on the clock. It's probably the safest play. And wrong side. Well, one good thing about it, he's got a mess over there. He can shoot the 5, hit the bottom rail, spin over there underneath the 1. Really doesn't solve anything. He can shoot the 2. And if you go to the bottom rail, kick the 1 out here. Yeah, he's thinking he's got to go, and ain't time yet. Yeah, even if he could kick it to 1, I'd definitely do that. Don't move that 5. Don't move the 2. Right. If it's that tough, if your brain is working that hard, you need to do the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. What? What you do? He's kicking at the 1. Yeah. As long as you don't kick hard enough to bank the 1 off the bottom of the middle. Give him a thank you. Ugh. That will work. Very good shot. She ate them.
Not just going to get back. Here's the back.
Okay, I'm on break 2.
You're on break? Oh, so tired.
Just for a second, I gotta do something.
All right, go ahead.
kids' toys. Looks like Moritz is in a pickle. Well, I don't know which. He's almost going to have to kick long round. It's all. Well, he's going off that ball and carrying him in the one. I don't know if he could see the top of it, can he? Yeah, and that ball's going to bounce too because he's not going to hit it very hard. Yeah, he hit it good. And he's got 3 balls up there tied up. Just as an opportunity for Jeff to do something. Bank that ball just under the spot. Apparently he's banking this. I guess you don't have to make it. You just come up tail behind that 10. He could have stood a little bit less speed. I know he wanted to make sure he got up there. You know, he's got a pretty free bank. It may not have a path. Jeff has those 2 balls right out there in the middle of his table that have everything blocked. And he shouldn't shoot that. He should shoot the ball. You can't shoot the ball that's on top of the other. I think it's 4, 2, 8. The solid, the closest to the middle table, is dark. How about that? You might have to make it 2 rails off the backside of 5, but that's fine. You got to get the cue ball in. Yeah. Yeah, so there's no law says you have to shoot, but he could have put him all the way up in the top right-hand corner and just got something over there too. But now he's going to give Beckley an opportunity. He's going to try to clear the 5 out. If you know you're going to hit the 5 thin, that's good. But if you're going to hit it thick, it's hard for that first player to shoot and you get too far. All right. He's cutting this ball. I mean, yeah. If he can reach it, Beckley's in trouble. If he can't reach it, he should bank that ball over there and try to go up table. Yep. Probably talk himself into it. He's going to shoot it. I mean, if this goes cross corner, go ahead. You got to get that cue ball up.
That's a bad mistake. TvMike here. I'm doing 3-4 machines with some friends. Got Francisco Bustamante. I need to kill this audio.
Hot. That's it.
Ooh, he jacked up. Well, bad thing is, unless that 6-8 is wired, which is what he's looking at, he has no balls that he can shoot straight in. He might be able to drag it across to go underneath that 6 over next to Moritz's pocket, but I doubt. He's shooting his combination because he looked at it pretty good. And I think if it's dead wired, he's perfect because he can roll down table. Because he's got an angle where the cue ball is going to come down toward the 5 and the other ball down there. Be delicate. Don't. Yep. That would have been a good night for the most part. He's going to bank this 5 if he can see it. If not, he's going to put him all the way up to the top left-hand corner. Yeah, that's all thin. When you're shooting that ball that thin like that, it's hard to get that to have spin unless you hit it firm. And I don't think he wants to hit it that hard. Yeah. You got him up in the top right anyway. That was his objective. Now Jeff has his balls out in the middle of the table. I might go off of one of them now. Go off the top one. Try to carry him over there underneath the 5 and the ball's by his pocket. You know, that's very important to have a path for stuff. Even if he sells out, that has him in such a bad spot that he had to. It laid him gap for the 14. Yeah. I don't think it goes. And I don't think the problem is hard to get that cue ball out of there without tearing up the balls and so on. Yeah, that was, he got fortunate. He got the cue ball good. He was pretty fortunate. Now, yes and no. Those 2 balls don't go. So, yeah, if it has that path, I'd be happy. And I know this sounds dumb. I'm going to stop my cue ball right there. Just trying to go forward or do anything else. It's kind of crazy. Just shoot right speed. Shoot it like you're going to lag it into the hole. I think he has to choke it. Yeah, he's got to cut it, which is going to bring that other ball and play more. Didn't like going forward. Because if he would have stayed where he was, I mean, at least close there, and shot it with better speed, because he could control that. This might be close to a kiss. Yeah. He's a tickle.
Sure to subscribe to the channel so you get all the notifications. And every time you see a video, it'd be really helpful if you hit the thumbs up as well, because that'll distribute the video to more people on YouTube. Pretty sure this is somewhere. There's that famous loosey-goosey stroke.
All right. Sorry, I went away for a minute. Just got a shot. Very important to come across and get another shot. No, get under it. Nope. I think he shoots the 5 into the 14, hits it hard, and puts him on the side rail underneath that 4. I mean, you'd be surprised how many good things can happen. He's got a chance for that 14 to go back across to his side if he does it from that angle. That's a lot of moving parts, but he's kind of in a pickle because he can't really just make the ball. He can't kick to the other side rail because the ball's high of the corner. There's no easy kick at it. Now he's going to kick at it, just spin it in. No, he's hitting that shot I was saying. I hope. Hit it hard. Don't hit it like I want. Hit it. Hit it. Punch that cue ball up. Yeah. Good shot. 14. Hey, you got rewarded for doing a good shot. You got a ball, but oh well. You didn't sell out nothing else. Yeah. Can't do that but other than just bunt this over to your side or hit it hard to go 4 rails, which is what he did. Just from the table because he's banking this 6 ball and crashing that 8. And that's not even a question. He's doing it. I've called some balls right for a change. I'm just kidding.
Mickey Krause, Shane Van Bonen, Feder Gorst, Shannon Murphy, Billy Thorpe. And there's also some
Didn't cut it enough.
6 o'clock one pocket matches.
He's probably going to try to bank this cross corner.
I mean, I need like 6 computers.
And he can't bank it with straight high. He's got to do outside. So he's got to hit the bottom rail, side rail on his side rail, under the side pocket to go 3 rail or 2 rails. It'd be 3 rails total to get under the 9. You can't do that.
But if I keep
And I'm just telling you, it looks like a dead kiss. And I could be absolutely wrong. Unless he shoots it way up, saying. He overdid it. Look at that shot. Yeah, he sold us something out. That was the problem. He had to draw the ball to beat the kiss. If he played tons of one pocket or bank or one pocket even, he would know that he didn't have to draw that much. He could have tried to get to that side rail down there and get under that stuff. Yeah, and he's got his own balls tied up. He's gonna back cut this 11 and just roll it in the hole. Cue ball is gonna go 2 rails and not leave him unless you blast it.
That's before we had all the digital pool cameras.
I don't like drawing.
Which for an event like this, I think
then you're hitting it too hard. Unless you're Moritz Neuhausen. Hit that real sporty. And he goes over. Well, that'd be nice to get under that. He's going to bank this 1 ball 2 rails.
The 4K cameras are $4,000 or $5,000 a piece, and I got another one here that I use for streaming. I just didn't want to set them all in case.
He's thinking about cutting that 9. If he only needs 1, see him do it. But those 2 balls on the right hand side that are tied up, they don't go to his hole, but they go to Jeff's hole.
For the money, these cameras are excellent for the money.
I think 2 rail on a 1, unless you need 1. No, think of something else. Or even 2.
Apparently, that's a fluke.
You plan a 9-8 combination, something. Kind of a different situation. You can bank the 5 across the corner and hold the cue ball and just come over on the left-hand side of the table.
Oh, good sport.
So high left, or high right, sorry, high right to come on the other side of the table. I like shooting this with a high right anyway.
Moritz is up 1-0 on Jeff Beckley. Jeff Beckley leads at balls 6-1 right now.
I turned my volume way down, so if you're talking to me, I'm sorry.
I used the overlay for this table, but this is 4K. So the resolution of the overlays is really poor. So it's 1-1.
Yeah, it's a big difference whether he's got 1, 2, or 3 balls. I mean, if he only needs 1, I might just start sending up table.
Maybe for the past 2 years.
3 rails with a kiss and a kiss.
Anyone
Oh,
the Moscone Cup,
that looked like it hit the cue ball.
they're always good for views. People want to watch.
You're going to try to get this on his side of the table. He needs one.
That people want to watch too. That
If he gets a cue ball on the rail,
would rather watch Scott Frost.
he's going to shoot it now.
Say some of the regular A players, the locals.
He's going 2 rails. Best thing happened to Beckley here is if he goes over to the right-hand side rail and gets under that one where he can shoot it straight in. I think that's what main thing I'm trying to do is get over there by that one. It goes. Nope. Didn't shoot it. Yeah. Oh, Jeff's banking this bottom ball. And he's going to come up for the 5 in the same corner. It's kind of laying really good. He might have to put a touch of left. So he's got to think about not hitting the ball so thick. Just a hair less if you're going to do all that.
Lusty's 61 years old.
Now at least he hit the 5 shot.
11 years ago, he's like,
very good shot. At least get one. Bad thing is, your next shot's going to be yuck.
I think I still have it. I have it somewhere.
Stuck on the rail. Be nice if that 5 didn't go.
I've been doing this a long time.
You know, you can shoot the 1 if that
I got too much
14 or whatever.
For anyone's,
You're on the side.
for anyone. I mean, I got 4 hard drives full of videos.
Yeah.
I'll upload them on YouTube.
He didn't get him on the rail. He's banking that one straight back.
I started the process on this page. I'm going to be releasing the Bad Blood Johnny Archer straight pool match.
Yep, he's going to scramble those balls up, isn't he? You can't see. He didn't make that ball hanging.
It's like a 7-hour session, but it's one of the best straight pool matches ever.
This 5 ball. If there's rail over there to get, that goes across corner. All he has to do, he can just draw a couple of inches if he's got that angle. Just draw it up to that strike. Nope, he's shooting the other one below it, banking it across corner. He's hitting hard. Sorry. I don't know if it's got a path. Orange ball might be in the way.
Everyone pushes thumbs up. Then there'll be like 500 people.
Way short. I think this goes, but he's going to guaranteed to sell out that 5. Guarantee it. This could be a kiss. He's got to put a lot of English on it. And that means it's going to have more reason to spin up table and give him a shot in that 5 ball. So it sounds like he's putting his whole thing in. He's going way around. Well, that'll work. That will work. Glad he hit the 5. I had the wherewithal to understand that he had to get up past it. That's the right shot. He's supposed to shoot that ball. Shoot it over there and put it in a cluster of balls, or actually just shoot to the other side of the table and draw the cue ball where that chalk is on that same side. Don't hit it hard enough to bank 6 rails. You just want to lag it over that rail. If he needs one, I mean, the two in the side thing. I don't think he's going to do that. I think he thought about that.
Possible.
Wow, he made it.
Seriously. Did you poop?
Wow. He made that ball. He's banking the 5, 2 rails. He's not. Made it good. 2 rails. You'd be surprised how close he's going to come. Yep, that's way short. Yeah, he choked it up.
Beckley needs 1 ball in this game. Oh. That's a no-no. He's definitely shooting at this with impunity. It's supposed to be 99% guaranteed to make this shot.
If he ran into that, I think that's what he wanted. And it goes. I think that was worth it if he needs all of them. I think it was worth a try because he's the favorite. Oh, you got into it way too much. I'm going to just tell you there's a shot here if that cue ball bounces. I'm banking that 9 ball cross corner at my hole, and I'm drawing my cue ball 3 rails. And I'm telling you, I would be so surprised if he didn't do this. He knows this shot. He can't just roll across the table because he'll play the 3 off the 5 and hang it up. Go around the table. You're not going to hit it bad. I don't like that. Now Moritz is going to shoot the 3. If you don't shoot the 9, he'll shoot the 3 off the 5.
It's so like rubbery.
What he's looking at? No, he's looking to see if that ball banks. He's banking this 3 rails and stopping his ball. Cue ball's going to bounce pretty good. He must not know the score at all. Wish I knew the score.
Over here.
On the say it says 7-3. I mean, it could be 7-4. That might explain why Moritz is shooting those shots, looking at those shots out of desperation. Yeah. You need 1. Go off that 3 and just put him under the 9. Make him shoot his own ball out. I think that's what he's looking at, the path for that. Nope. Boy, spin this ball.
No.
don't kiss it. You know, you lose the game. You know, can't do it. You know. Well, it's supposed to come down to one ball if that score is right. But at least Jeff will have the first shot, no matter what it is. Because Moritz going to have to shoot that ball in. I try to get an angle to pocket that because it's from where those other balls are laying. Be worth it. Yeah, he's not going to miss too many. These carbon fiber cues, I have to get myself convinced. Is that carbon fiber? No, I think it is. I have to get myself convinced how much I can do, twist that ball, or just to draw this ball without doing anything, not even thinking about running
I
that
found
5.
some footage.
Now he's going to go try run into the 10 if he needs
I think you were playing
to.
Buffalo.
And he did not get
Yeah,
it.
he stayed with me in
And
Detroit.
he got in a
They call it the
worse
Flames, stuff
spot.
like that. I'll upload it to. I mean, I don't
He's
know where it
kicking.
is now, but I know I got it
Just
somewhere.
off of her couch.
Oh,
She just can't take it. She's got to be right up your butt.
How'd he hit it?
he hit good. Where you been, man? He sleeping?
I had a call, and she's gonna call me back, but I'll be good until she calls back.
Yeah,
What's
Jeff.
7-7, right?
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, he almost made that ball on the side, and he would have banked it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he would have went.
Jeff was up 7-2 in this
Oh
game.
my God!
Yeah.
And this guy I never even heard of the guy, and he plays so freaking good.
Oh yeah. He's from Germany. Really good friends and plays with Filler a lot.
Oh, okay, that makes perfect sense.
Yep. He's played in the World Cup of pool with him. I even think they won. It's kind of hard to beat them. I mean, those guys play good. I mean, Mario, he and Niels was pretty stinking good.
Right.
That Mario, he doesn't look like a pool player. If you looked at him, they call him the big panda, and I totally get it. And I'm telling you, that guy plays good.
Yeah, he's thinking about banking this 2 rails, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably gonna go. A shot's a shot. These guys, I tell you what, they'll shoot anything. He's just deadly accurate.
Low.
In Ohio is gonna be disappointed not to see that. You got Justin Hall and Jeremy Seaman.
Yeah, I hit it a little weak there. If it gets on the rail, Beckley's in trouble, and it didn't. And it looks like Moritz is in trouble.
Yeah, Beckley's crossing this.
I mean, it just looks like it's too close. But being 10 or 15 feet away like
Got to beat the scratch here. This is not as easy as it looks.
Oh, he's not scratching. Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
Jeff, why'd you jinx him?
I just said he had to beat the kiss.
I'm calling his girlfriend.
And the thing is, I'm telling you, he had to. There was a scratch there. Well, the thing is, if he would have got closer to the pocket, he wouldn't have scratched. But I said he's got to beat the scratch. He didn't hear me.
Well, he only missed it by a diamond.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, and look where the ball's laying. He missed it by a diamond. That's why he scratched. If he come anywhere close to it, he's had no chance.
Yeah, he'll wish he had that one back.
Yeah, I'm gonna call his girlfriend, and I'm gonna tell her that she needs to go to Newcastle and smack you around for jinxing Jeff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this kid.
Wow, look at this guy. He makes that ball and swipes that ball out of there in case he. I tell you, he's just deadly accurate. 2-0.
Break. I do believe.
And they're going to take a break, and I'll try and get a plug in before he starts doing his advertisement. You guys are just checking us out. Definitely hit that like and subscribe button in the YouTubes. Subscribe to Mike's channel. We got a lot of pool left to be played. This is Derby City Action 1 Pocket Round 4. 2-0, Moritz Neuhausen versus Jeff Beckley. And I tell you, this Moritz guy, he just shoots the lights out. He plays real well.
He does. I mean, he's one of the best. In fact, he just won something.
Well, not like that, he doesn't. I mean,
Where's my chat GPT? Let's ask. It's worth $20 a month for this thing. What pool tournament did Moritz Neuhausen just win? You don't need Google. We got chat. He won a tournament in Colombia. Now that was last year. In the final, he defeated his second.
playing patty cake in the corner with balls. I don't know the ball count because they aren't using.
He's won 2 World 9-Ball Tour stops.
Yeah, they're not using digital pool in the ball counter.
He reached the final, that's right, of the International Open this last November. And Aloysius Yap beat him in the finals 13-6.
And that guy too, man, that guy came out of freaking nowhere.
I know it. He just,
what's up with that guy? And he just was running over everybody.
You know what it is? I'm going to tell you, that left-handed crap, those guys just have something. They get extra stroke on the ball. I just feel like they line up when they get down on the ball.
Yeah, I was following Yap there, and he was just, I tell you what, there I go. Hit the wrong button. I'm back. But yeah, he was beating everybody. He was playing good. Always good when you see these guys that are, overweight, look like they think about lunch when they're eating breakfast, and they still run out. Because that's me.
Is this over or are they on a break?
No, 2-0, and I think Beckley's having a timeout. He's thinking about things.
I got you.
Because he did scratch where he wasn't supposed to. Now, the thing is...
He only needed one ball for a while.
Yeah, I know. 7-7, he and he scratched where he shouldn't have probably scratched there, but he should have hung that ball in the pocket. See, this is the thing. If first of all, if he hangs that ball in the pocket, the chances of scratching go way down. But if he hangs that ball in the pocket, man, that's going to tighten that dude's arm up a lot if he scratched. Because then he has to hit that ball freaking dead nuts perfect or he's going to sell out.
Yeah.
I'm watching the, I was over here commentating a little bit on the Boosty Mickey Krause game. It's
What's the score of that?
1-1.
Friday, I have to go to Indianapolis. Too. I have to deliver like 400 plaques and 40 big, huge trophies.
You're not playing in the tournament Friday?
No, I'll be there.
What's Friday?
Good.
Huh?
What's Friday for pool?
Oh, no, we have there's a tournament that has a decent sized break and run, and they draw 3 numbers every week.
Oh, okay. Where's that at?
Newcastle, right down the road from Manny.
Was it a bar table?
Yeah.
Bar table valleys and a bar.
Yeah, I tell you, Troy. I hope I feel well enough to play on Sat Friday. I've got to get in and at least hit 2 or 3 balls with this cue before Friday. I can't stand showing up cold and not.
I mean, what are you talking about? You got to be dead in stroke watching all this pool, man.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that I'll just play like a world beater.
I mean, after I do these matches, I go play guys for like $500 and like usually lose it just because I'm like, I think I can get there now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, this ain't how I envisioned it when I was watching and then play. It's like, I know I'm supposed to run out of here. Well, it's like, that.
It is inspiring though to watch this kind of stuff all the time.
Oh yeah.
It's very inspiring.
I'm really jealous of the one pocket. I'm
Yeah.
really jealous. I mean, I've
Yeah.
had my fill of banks. I'm okay, but the one pocket, I just never, I never had the gumption to try to play in everything all the time.
Oh, you never played in all the events?
Oh, I did that 3 times, I think.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought you played in the all around a lot. I didn't know that, Troy.
No,
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
my body won't let me. I mean, people, they don't. A lot of people, they don't even know I even play pool for
Yeah.
years.
Right.
Well, you were too busy running an APA pool dynasty.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to know. I want to know who leaves with the suitcases full of money this week. What you need to do, Mike,
Probably the same guys that brought him there.
find us some
That's about it,
gambling
really.
action tonight. See if you can stream one of those Omega tables or something. I'd like to see somebody. I just want to know, and tell me. I mean, think about it. This guy, Moritz guy, walks in and says, "You want to play something for 300 a game?" It's like, Moritz, never heard of the guy. Let's play. And the guy's probably up like $500,000 right now. Because who's gonna not want to play him? Nobody even knows who he is. I mean, he's getting out from everywhere. Beckley's back,
Canceline made decent money when the first year he came over.
See, I didn't know.
Because nobody knew who he was either.
I think the first year he lost because Sword was talking about that. Because Sword said but Sword was backing all these guys. And he said that the first year this Salim played, he didn't do well, but the second year he cleaned everybody's clock and he just
he did
everywhere.
I remember he was in a bunch of action. I didn't know him then. I didn't talk to now I see him, I give him a hug or whatever, but I remember seeing guys.
They say that the pool isn't even his best game. So he's probably a gazillionaire because he plays soccer or something. He's like a world professional soccer or rugby player or something.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Did
scary.
I ever hear that? I mean, I don't know. I just seen him 3 weeks, a month ago when we were up at the Jacoby Open. They won the 3-man team event.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Well, when that year that he came in and cleaned everybody's clock and won all the money, he seemed like he had a gear there. He doesn't sometimes seem like he's got that same gear now. I don't know what the deal is. It just seems like he don't play quite that good. And the thing is, he probably has trouble getting action now too. But
oh yeah, what a shot from Boosty there. Just a nice little 1-rail, or technically 2-rail kick to his hole straight across the short rail to win the game. There was 1 ball on the table.
We need somebody from Indiana to win. I know Fetter Gorse is an implant, so
yeah,
we need somebody from Indiana to win something.
Man, what are you talking about? Fetter is American as apple pie.
I know.
Yeah,
he is. He don't even count. I mean, really. Because I love him. I'm just the reason I say he doesn't count because he's.
I get it.
I'm telling you that it's a different. It's not the same when you make that kind of money on January 1st. I mean.
Yeah.
And he's got sponsorships galore. I mean, he might be.
I wonder if Dennis is going to play in a 9-ball. He will be one of the
millionaire pool players. I mean, no question.
What about Dennis?
Dennis Hatch. I wonder if he'll come play in a 9-ball.
I mean, he has, but I'm not saying nothing against Dennis. But there's no 40 or 50. There's no 50-year-old man going to win that 9-ball.
Yeah, I get it, but he's one of our best players.
He is. But I don't know how much he plays. I'm sure he plays a little bit. I mean, he's not a league person, of course, and
He does all
Right.
this stuff with Earl now, traveling and doing exhibitions.
yeah,
And,
well, I don't blame him. I mean,
yeah,
Earl's such a huge draw to the older crowd.
Yeah.
He is such a huge draw. Bad thing is, see, nobody knows anybody.
Right.
I'm going to give you a scenario. We're out in Vegas doing the APA Nationals, 20,000 or 30,000 people in there. There's 300 tables, and there's
Wow.
there's 2 teams on every table. I mean,
Yeah.
it's crazy. And Shane, I got a friend of mine. His name's Scooby. He used to run around with him a lot. So we hung out sometimes, and he was playing at the Action Room, playing Dennis Ricolo. Well,
Wow.
he loses the 8 ball. I remember all about it. And then he comes up. Him and Scooby come over to the APA Nationals to pick me up, and they come over there, and we're at the Riviera, and he comes in. He's got his cue on his shoulder,
Yeah.
just hell. So we walk him around. I introduced him to my teams. I had a few teams playing,
Right.
and 3 or 4 people knew who he was.
Right.
So I go up to the front, up to
talking about Earl.
the tournament. No, Shane.
Oh, Shane
Yeah.
Van Boning?
Shane. Yes, and then I went up to the
That's crazy.
I know, ain't it?
yeah. Well, I'm not done yet. Listen to this. I go up to the tournament directors, and I asked to borrow the microphone. I said, I won't do nothing vulgar. I got Shane. I explained it. I said, can we play on this table? It just came open. And they said, sure, yeah, go ahead. So I make an announcement. There's the place is jam packed. You
Yeah.
want to come over and say hi to Shane, and this, that, or the other. I can't remember what I said.
Sign
And
autographs or buy cue balls or something.
20 or 30 people. There was thousands around there. 20 or 30 people came over there.
Ain't that crazy?
It was
Shame. Yeah, it's embarrassing when you watch these guys play, and there's not the tables all the way around aren't filled up, and there should be hundreds of people watching those guys play. Like when
Yeah.
when he's playing Earl, or when he's playing a gambling match, and they're playing for 20 or 50 grand, and they're not even selling the VIP seats out. I don't understand that. Now the thing is, some of those people probably buy the VIP seats and maybe don't show up, or show up and then leave, and I get that, but it's baffling to me.
There's
I mean,
million
there is
players.
somewhat of a market for that. I mean, I've seen several of those matches with reasonable success of things like that.
Yeah, but it should be way greater.
Yeah, I mean,
You have to
locally and regionally. I mean, I would think people that are fans of pool would go watch any 2 top players gambling, or
you guys are talking
even
about
pseudo gambling. I mean, you don't
see
know if
fans
half
of
these
pool.
matches are real anyway. But
You have to appeal to the amateurs. There's 500,000 of them. When it comes to these people that know about this, is there 20,000 in America?
about the Derby City Classic,
Yeah,
probably not.
20,000.
There probably isn't.
But there's 500,000 amateurs. Does that tell you
Wow,
anything?
that's unbelievable. I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
so it's just bad numbers. They're working. They're fighting to get bad numbers, in my opinion. If you're not going after the amateurs, there's a problem.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
the
you gotta
APA does
And I
sponsor
said this
some
the other
top
day.
players.
If I went up to a golfer and I asked them, I said, who's your
Right.
favorite player? They're going to spit it out without even thinking about it.
Right.
If you do that to an APA player, Valley, I don't even care what league.
Yeah, they're gonna name the guy who lives right across the street from him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well, my
the guy
dad
can't run
was the
10
best
balls in
player
a
in the
row.
world. You know how many times I hear about some guy, he's the best, he won the state championship, and I go, huh?
Yeah.
That was before Valley had, that stuff down there. So it just needs to be amateurs. Yeah, when tournaments get down toward the end, here in America. There's nobody watching them things. Everybody's gone. Now
Well,
this Sunday,
I would say sometimes. I mean, when we're doing like Olathe and I'm there doing Olathe, they have like they have a bleacher set up in Olathe at Shooters, and that's nice.
Yeah.
And there still is people watching because they turn that into more like here's all the best players within 6 states. Come watch them. And I mean, there's still some people around, but I mean, when a tournament runs really late, I mean, you bet a lot of people are just gone.
Yeah.
Or they'll come watch the stream. So
yeah,
I've been doing this a long time, and I've had people tell me, well, we don't really want you to stream because people won't come to the tournament. And I'm like, well, maybe if it's with
mindset. That's not true either. That is the wrong mindset. And the other thing, Mike, I tell you.
I mean, I agree because I know if I broadcast something, if I start doing an action match, even at just my local room, I get 5-10 guys that come down there, and I set them up with gambling matches. I can make a flyer within a couple hours, have that place with tons of business. At least I can.
No,
they come around,
right.
And I'll set up games for them, and they're not obviously how many local games. Players are known, but all the guys within an hour or two, they'll be like, oh, who wants to play? Dunbar will come down, Mackey will come down, other guys will come down, the B players will come down that'll play for $100, $200. It brings business, but like when you're doing a big event, I wouldn't think that if you're doing something local, somebody says, "Oh, all the pros are there. I've seen it on TvMike stream. I'm going to go down." You would think that would happen within an hour. Anyone within an hour, for sure. Even if they're not playing or anything, you would think they'd be there just spectating.
Yeah.
Well, I think the other thing is that when someone says, "Well, yeah, people will come down," what the mindset really needs to be, the stream isn't for the 300 people who live in your town. The stream is for the thousands and thousands of people who can't come here.
Right? They have no ability to come there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the reason, and it makes the game bigger. It's that's a very micro. That myopic mindset that this is going to hurt your business is wrong. It's just not accurate at all. I mean, and like you said, the locals who see that it's being streamed are going to definitely just go. That's what they're going to do. You're going to get a lot of them that will do that. Because if it's close and it's easy to get to, I would rather go than just watch the stream. I'd rather be. Are these guys done? Are you sure it's only 2-0?
Yeah.
No.
What the heck? They've been on break for a really long time.
Yeah, I can see Beckley's shoes.
Yeah, I know. They must be getting paid by the hour or something. They must.
Well,
be
listen. Put it this way: the
Colin?
Banks is supposed to be on in less than a half hour.
We're going to that. Sorry.
So I mean, I told my buddy. I said we got one pocket going on 3 machines right now. I said if Banks starts at 6 o'clock on time, we are screwed.
Yeah.
Unless I just cut
go to the bank.
Unless I just cut them all off and restart all the feeds.
We can't help these guys who are union employees and decide to take a 30 minute.
Yeah, I mean this is not gonna. People want to see pool, and this isn't helping.
Right.
I mean there must be something wrong. I don't know what it'd be.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, they've been gone for half an hour.
Has it been that long?
Yes, it has been that long.
Well, you know that they have a time limit. And if once they get to that time limit, they start removing balls from the kitchen and putting them on the spot because usually that means they're playing the up table.
Right. Yeah.
So, and then the longer they play, more balls from the bottom end of the table come up there and spot. So
Right.
it changes the game and it makes you want to play a little bit. So they will come around and tell them, because they know when they start and they'll come around. It's not that big a place,
Right.
which they're absolutely supposed to do it. And I don't care who it is. You're holding up the whole entire tournament.
Oh man,
Right.
it's 5:45. Do you know what I have to do within 10 minutes to get all these bank matches up?
I know, but I think the banks
A lot
are a
of
little bit
work.
more important. No offense against either one of these two guys.
Okay, Shane Van Boning and Federer's supposed to be in the arena.
Yeah.
So we have Tony Shohan, Mickey Krause.
That's who we
And
want.
we can't have Mickey Krause because he's playing one pocket right now with Boosty on my other table. So,
Well, just keep
so
on watching
he's going to
this,
be
just watch
late.
that.
He's going to be late. That might kind
There we
of
go.
work to our
Beckley's
favor.
back.
Yeah, let's
and,
just do that.
and they're going to do Shannon Murphy and Billy Thorpe.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said
Table
that. Yeah.
15.
You guys want a dog?
I'm
My
allergic to
dog
everything
is getting
moves.
old.
Yeah, I just can't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't. I just can't be around anything. I can't be around animals. I can't be around nothing. I got enough problems. I can't deal with that. Plus, like I said, they're like a kid that never grows up. They're like babysitting for a 2-year-old.
This is 15. This is where Billy and Shannon are going to play.
Yeah, well, we're not watching that. We're not going to do that. I mean, they need to do it. They're Ohio. We're Indiana.
Well,
We do all the scrubs,
I
and they
mean,
get
I'm
everybody in Ohio.
I mean, I'm Ohio. No, Julie really wants to do it. She's good friends with Shannon.
No,
She's been doing a
you
great
think
job.
Yeah, I know. That's why I
She's-
said it.
Yeah. Yeah, you spent some time with her yesterday. She's smart. She's got a good voice. I don't understand the whole who's this broad on the mic comment on YouTube.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
I'm telling you,
she's a
when
state
you're-
champion. She's a national champion, actually.
Yeah, but they don't. Yeah, but that's the way they are. Just like you guys are talking too much about food. Whatever, dude. I mean, these guys are running 8 now. It's okay. The guy's on the way out. You can deal with us talking about cheeseburgers for a minute. Yeah, the problem with the stream is the human nature, and you got a lot of people whose, their mindset didn't mature past the 8th grade. They don't know about anything. Like you're never gonna make everybody happy, no matter what.
No.
Yeah, who's this person? Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised people are saying that though.
I get a lot of crap blown at me because I'm too critical.
See, I would never see. This is the thing. I would never read the chat. I would turn the chat off. I wouldn't pay. Like if I'm doing this for all the time, I wouldn't give a crap about that chat because if anyone to me, anyone who's a pool player and comes in here to watch this and starts talking on the chat, that ain't pool. They ain't a pool player. If they'd rather get into an argument on somebody in a chat than watch these two guys who are world-class professionals, it's like you just don't get it, No,
you're absolutely right. I mean, and that's why we don't even look at it. But
Yeah.
I'm sure if somebody didn't like it, somebody didn't like me, they'd message Mike. If they
I'm
didn't
sure
like you, they'd
that's
message.
the way it is. I'm
I've
sure
had
you have
nothing.
nothing.
I've had none of that.
People don't like us.
I've had
Yeah,
none of
what?
that.
No matter what, people aren't going to like it, like us. There's always going to be something they're going to be critical about. Yeah, so
I like to be cynical and critical and everything about this game because I think I love it more than anybody ever could think about.
Yeah.
And I knew that I wasn't going to be able to play forever, so I learned how to teach
Right.
on my own. But being autistic, I'm not. I feel
Yeah,
like
I'm waiting for you to teach a killer instinct thing. Basically when you were talking last week or 2 weeks ago about the ones who hate to lose, like how do you get that killer instinct where you just, and I'm telling you, these high level players have that.
Is this
Strickland's
like
the worst.
a quarterfinals?
Strickland's crazy, They hate to lose. I mean, they can't stand it.
Yeah.
Would you say this is a quarterfinals bank match, like round 12?
Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah, quarters.
Probably about
Yeah,
like that.
no, it's going to be one more in there. There's a bye. Now, this is pre-quarterfinals.
Well, Mickey and Francisco are still playing, and Mickey's
Yeah,
supposed to be playing Tony in the bank, so we don't have to be on the money with that. They're restarting for Shannon and Billy, and Feder
gonna
and
call
Shane.
Beckley.
We're not even going to have that. So
I'm going to call him and ask him if Moritz is okay.
let me double check scores.
Well,
here.
Mort's up 2-0. He's got to be doing pretty good. But this is crazy.
Yeah,
to me.
it is 2-0, and the score is still on the board is 2-0. So
Yeah.
Yeah, this is there has to be something wrong at this point. 45 minutes out, it's crazy.
You know, my daughter didn't want to have a kid. They was trying to figure out something, and they took out her birth control implant she had in her arm.
Yeah,
So the guys that played next just came up there on the table, and you can tell because Beckley went running up to him.
yeah.
Yeah, this could be a problem. Too long. What was I saying?
Here we go. We're doing something.
Are they going to start? No, I think he's just explaining
listen,
to them about we're still playing.
I got a funny story to tell you because nobody's watching.
All right, go ahead.
And my man was like, "Well, I don't know if you want to say that on air. He might get mad at me." My buddy was like, "Hey, do you need somebody to commentate?" And I said, "No, I got Troy. I don't need you." And he said, and then he proceeds to send me a picture of a bracket, and it's got his name in front of your name in a tournament where he beat you.
That's
So I thought that was absolutely hilarious. I wanted to share it in the stream, but he deleted the picture thinking you would get offended by it. I'm like, no, dude, that'd be funny as hell.
Yeah, I think it's awesome.
It was.
Hey, he's got that much.
It was.
Here, listen.
It was.
If he can
It was.
bring it up
It was
that
Ryan
fast-
Hogan's.
Oh, yeah,
He's like, look. He's like, look at this. I'm not saying anything, but you know.
yeah. No, I get it. Hey, you know what? You want me to just tell you who I've beat? I mean, it's almost everybody. I haven't beat Shane, and I haven't beat Skyler. I've been really close on both of them. But pretty much everybody else I beat. I beat Earl,
I think Jeff is getting annoyed.
Alex Pike. I beat a bunch of Filipinos. I've never played Efren, never played Bustamante. I don't know how I've avoided that.
What are they doing?
Well, he must have fell. He must have fell in. I guess. I mean,
More? We don't have anybody watching?
there's not too many people watching right now.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not
We can
watching the
talk about-
table. They're not just
We can
listening.
talk about food then.
Yeah, you can.
What are you going to make for dinner?
Boosty and Mickey.
What is my
when
wife?
it I'm telling you, Troy. When it comes to food, I leave it to skilled professionals
Two.
now. I'm just not.
I'm thawing a
I
steak.
am not a chef. I don't know how to cook. Even when there's food here, I don't have the temperament to cook right now. If I could, I mean, generally, like I said, I'm gonna go to a drive-thru and get. Sometimes I will go to 2 different drive-thrus and get food from both places to eat for 4 days or something. And I know right now I'm waiting because I know my
really.
niece's birthday is today. I know my little sister made her a cake because my sister makes a cake for everybody in the family. Everybody that she knows, if they have a birthday, she makes a cake. So every day she's making a cake for somebody. And I know she's making a cake for my niece. So when she comes by, I'm probably going to have her get a drive-through for me. Here we go.
Wait a second.
This is
Wait a second.
they're lagging. These guys are lagging. What the hell's going on?
I mean, the score was 2-2.
No, it's 2-0.
Or no,
No.
no. I'm saying no. It was 2-0 on the board. As far as he might have just said fuck it.
He's up 2-0. He's going to say
Beckley?
that?
There.
No, Beckley's there.
That's crazy.
Beckley's been there.
What the hell happened here?
I don't know. That's kind of weird. But Beckley's still there.
Well, this here's the reason we get a podcast going, so that we can get Moritz on the podcast and say, what the hell happened? Because I want to know.
Yeah, why don't you call him real quick?
Well,
Who, Beckley?
Yeah.
I'll text him.
yeah, text him, say, man, he wants to know what the hell happened. He's commentating. He was doing well, and then you all just quit for some reason.
Either that or they didn't update the score properly.
Well,
But why would Beckley be waiting around for him?
Beckley ain't gonna stand there for an hour if the score's off.
Right.
I mean,
If the
he
match is
won.
over, yeah.
If he won,
Yeah.
they didn't
Either way.
shake each other's hand.
Either way, he's gone.
Yeah,
Yeah, Beckley don't hang around and hit balls like that
yeah.
or even do anything. No,
All right, the Billy
just
Thorpe
think
and Shannon match is up now, so I'm gonna.
Somebody will get us the line on this guy. Tell us what happened.
I told him, I said, we watching you, and did he get up 2-0 and quit?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I'm up 2-0. I've had enough of this guy's activities, you know. I mean, I want to know what they do. I want to know well, this is the thing. This will be the thing that tells the tale. What are they going to do on the score line? At some point, somebody's going to say somebody won that match. And the score, I just want to hear that story. It's like, maybe Beckley technically won. It sounds to me like Beckley got by here.
Well, I mean, I hope nothing bad happened to Moritz. I
hope, we would never want anyone to have any, illness or sickness or something that would cause them to have to leave in the middle of a match. That would be unfortunate, especially, I mean, this is a fine young man who clearly runs out from everywhere but Mars. You want you would not ever want somebody to be sick or something like that. But stranger things have happened. I mean.
All right, kids. Billy Thorpe and Shannon Murphy are about to play the round 12, quarterfinal.
Doing a kick here? No, he's cutting the balls.
Just going to put him in the stack.
Yeah, stick him on the ball.
This is Tim DeRuiter.
Regardless of who wins.
You know Tim?
No,
Well, he does a lot of commentating for Predator and WPA events. And he does every one. And
wow, that's really good.
And he plays in them.
Yeah, that's really strong.
I think he's won a Euro Tour. I really, he's been over and stayed with D. Atkins before.
Night, Irene.
And that's how I ended up meeting him.
Yeah.
And he's such a nice kid. I mean, he is great at commentating. I mean, his English is really good for a guy from Denmark or wherever he's from. I can't remember, Germany or something. Holland. I can't remember it. He had a bad roll there.
What's Tim
That's
DeRuiter doing there now?
Double kiss that ball.
And scratch, yeah.
Yeah.
What's Tim DeRuiter doing there now? Is he playing a match?
He's playing.
He's on this table right here.
Oh, wow.
Well, go ahead and move us to that other
Yeah, I'm going to
table.
kill this feed, restart
Yeah, you
it.
can move us.
All right.
Mickey's running out,
Oh, okay.
so he'll probably run over to that table soon. The bank match is about to start over there. All right, guys, here's a new promo of the Let's Get Streaming
Now I'll
TV
probably buy
LGS
their
application.
feed for Sunday. And
Here's
watch
all your
that.
sections. I'm only going to show you
brief.
tidbits of the
I don't
sections.
have
You get
time to
local
watch it
channels.
right now.
You get all your
so-
basic and
oh, well.
extended channels. You get extra networks. You get Canadian channels.
I
You
do
get
like
UK
that big
networks.
I mean, I think
You
that's
get
cool.
all your premium movie channels. You
so
get
hard.
kids channels. You get all your
It is
wrestling, boxing, UFC pay-per-views. You
if
get
you
all
get
your
out of
football,
line,
all your baseball, NBA,
you're gonna figure out real
NHL,
quick
ESPN,
That's
you
not
name
gonna get
it,
it.
racing.
Right.
You cannot get out of
All
line
these
on the
sections,
10-foot
you get
table.
music.
You're in trouble.
You also get a
and that's
full-featured
what Clay has
VOD,
in his basement.
which I can't really show you in this.
Are you? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
He's got a 5x10 in his basement.
Yep.
Wow. That's
Oh, and it plays
sporty.
great.
Yeah, that's really good.
All right, Mickey is the winner over Boosty.
Wow. Yeah, the guy just is shooting so straight. That's why I kind
Yeah,
of.
for 20 or 30 years, Troy, straight pool was played on a 5x10.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
when Moscone won most of his tournaments, it was on a. They were playing on 5x10s, and then toward the end of his careers when they went to 4.5x9s, and it's crazy how many 150 and 125 and 150 an ounce he ran, and he was playing on a 5x10. I didn't even realize that. Didn't even know that for a long time.
I love playing on them. I mean, rotation. Banks. One pocket is horrible on them because there's just too much space to get around.
Right.
And I mean, Steve Oakes really likes doing it, but I don't really care for it at all. I just for that. But I'm telling you, playing 9-ball is awesome.
What is this, round 12?
Yeah. Yep, because it said Skylar's in round 13 because he got a bye. I enjoy watching Tony play.
Yeah, I do too. I tell you, I'm a huge fan of Tony. I mean,